for the technique. This episode or this week, I'm gonna show how to pass when the guy is sitting up. So the situation is, Emil is gonna be here, he's gonna be sitting up. So he's not gonna be on his back, he's gonna be sitting forward, normally like this, if you can face the camera so people can see. He's gonna be like this. And what he wants to do is he wants to make sure it's hard for me to grab his pants. So he's gonna be hand fighting here, right? And at the same time, because he's sitting up like this, it's a lot harder for me to like just try and run past him, because it's gonna be easy for him to face me, because he can put his hand on the mat and kind of scoot. Exactly. So just walking around this guard can be quite difficult. So with that said, what we want to do is we want to pin one of his legs. So if we can face this way. So I want to pick one of the legs and I want to pin that leg to the ground. Okay. And we're going to make use of the fact that he has a posture that leans forward too much. Okay. So the nice thing about this is it's going to be easy for me if I can control the head. It's going to be hard for him, even if I'm not able to pin the legs. If I try to run around, it's going to be very hard for him to bring the legs around to guard recover. That's why it's so important for me to control the head. So basically all we're going to do from here, I'm going to pick a side. Normally it's the side that's the closest. So if it's this side is closest, I'm going to grab that side. So let me start here. I'm going to go boom, and I'm going to start walking this way. And at the same time, I'm going to grab over the back of his head. Right? So, and I really want to get a deep grip. Okay, I want to have my shoulder next to his ear. So from here, I'm going to go boom, pinning, and I want to get this kind of grip, like this. I'm going to go back in the head, turn to the side, and go all the way to the side now. And I want to block the hip. So again, we're here, we're fighting here. I want to pin this leg, right? And at the same time, I'm going to reach for the head. And I'm already going to start running this way. Once I get here, lock the hip, then I can start to control however I like. So again, we're here, block, grab the head, run, block the hip, control side now. So that's one way. Another way that I like to do is kind of this blast knee cut. So what I'll try to do is, if I feel like I can't get a grip on the pant because he's doing such a good job of grip fighting with my hands, instead what I'm going to do, if you move back a little bit, instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to step inside, and naturally he's going to try and hug this leg. That seems to be the normal thing for people to do from this situation. What I want to do is I want to make space here. So as I do that, my hand's already waiting inside here, okay? And I want to grab this sleeve. Now I'm going to direct his back to the mat, and I'm going to put my knee on his stomach. So if we move back a little bit, I'm going to put my knee on Emil's stomach. Put a lot of pressure on it, take my time. Now, when I feel like I want to start the knee cut, I'm going to put my knee to the floor beside him, and I'm going to drop my elbow to his armpit. So from here, I'm going to go boom. You see how my elbow gets in front of him this way. Now I really want to focus on, putting Emil's back flat on the mat like this. So I don't want to keep going and he's on his side here because he's going to go to his knees. Exactly. So again, so when I do this knee cut, I really want to control already, back to the mat. I want to drop the knee, I want to drop my elbow. And I'm going to really, boom. See how I drop my hips on him? And I'm going to use my elbow and really focus on putting his back to the mat here. Okay, once I do this, I'm going to free my leg and I'm going to hold on to this position. Don't be in a hurry, let go. Because if I let go, Emil's going to start turning and then we're going to have to scramble, have to step over or whatever. So from this position, once I have this, boom, I want to hold this position a little bit. Normally I get my points or whatever. And then I'm going to see how he reacts. One thing I like to do is with this hand, I like to start to push it across. So I'm kind of inviting him to turn away. Okay? If he doesn't do that, so I want to push this across, and as I start to turn, I invite him to turn away, then I chase it back. If he insists on turning towards me, I'm gonna look for the underhook. But if I can't find the underhook and I'm having a hard time putting him, like keeping him flat, I'm gonna step over the head. I'm gonna block the hip with my elbow. Okay, and then let's turn this way now so we can see. So I step over the head, block the hip with the elbow. My knee's gonna drop. Boom. See how my knee dropped on the floor there? And I'm gonna kick back and then take it back. Okay, and then obviously, if they give you the underhook, you take the underhook. So again, come in, put the knee to the back to the mat, okay? I'm gonna try really drive forward here, put my knee to the floor, boom. And I really wanna get my elbow in front of him here, just like this. And I'm gonna free my hips, and I focus on getting his back on the mat. So the first option is I can direct him this way so that he turns away. Second option is he's gonna go to his knees. So I'm trying here really, really hard. He's going to his knees, step over, and I take the back. And then finally, from here, let's say I got past here and then I managed to slide here. He's gonna try and reach for my back or whatever, or try to get up. I wanna look for the underhook. If I look for the underhook, I can cross face and stabilize the position. So again, my options. First one, I like to go boom. So grab the ankle, from the back so they can see. Grab the ankle like this, grab the head, run, and then block the hip. Next option are my knee cuts. So from here, I step inside and I already have my hand here. I can't have my hand out here. My hand needs to be here to make space. Pushes back to the mat. Move myself forward. So I'm pushing down. Once my knee goes to the floor, my elbow goes to his body, his armpit. Okay, let's move back a bit so they can see. Make sure they get a good look. See my elbow? Boom, into the armpit. Now I'm gonna slide. First option, I make him turn. He runs. I can start to take the back. Second option is he turns to me, step over, and take the back this way. And finally, if he offers me the underhook, so I go boom, go here and say I'm pushing, knee to the floor, elbow down. If he offers me the underhook, we're here, he goes, starts to, yes, offers me the underhook, I grab the cross face, then I control him from here. Thanks, man.